Hello, well from Tiree to the New Forest we've had a settled spell of weather for all points in between as well, something that was, well, lacking for much of the summer, but we've got more of it to come, albeit with more cloud than we've had recently. And we've seen a change today. Warm sunshine has continued in the west, but cloudier, cooler conditions have arrived across eastern areas. Now that cloud coming in around the eastern flank of this area of high pressure that's given us several days of fine weather. Now, as we look at the big picture, as we go into Monday, this area of high pressure is going to begin to slip away. This weather system, though, will only make a minimal impact before another area of high pressure comes in to replace that one. That's why there's an emphasis on settled weather continuing, albeit with more cloud than we've had recently, but still mainly dry. One exception, though, the very far southeast, Tuesday night into Wednesday, could see a fair amount of rain. We'll look at that in just a moment. But first, Monday, and it's a day that starts with a lot of cloud. It will gradually brighten up, especially in the north and west, even in the southeast with a few light showers on a brisk northeasterly breeze. But we'll focus on the southwest at first during the afternoon, where it's not going to be the clear blue sky we enjoyed today, but still sunny spells as we'll have across Wales. Not quite as warm, we saw 21 in Exeter, we'll see around 18 or 19 degrees, but still pleasant enough. As it will be in Northern Ireland. Any early mist and fog will clear away, and after a chilly start, temperatures recover. 19 degrees in Enniskillen, maybe a spot of drizzle in the far west later in the day and in the far northwest of Scotland. But inland across northern Scotland, it's looking fine with some good sunny spells. Brightens up as well in the central lowlands, but still rather cool and cloudy near this North Sea coast, 15 degrees in Newcastle. Elsewhere in northern England, though, in the Midlands, it brightens up, and just a scattering of light showers on that brisk breeze into East Anglia and southeast England. Now for Tuesday, this weak weather front will just give a bit of patchy rain in the northwest. This one, though, is worth watching in the very far southeast because we could well see some heavier rain developing here just near this south coast later in the day, maybe a rumble of thunder. In the northwest, then thicker cloud, a few spots of rain and drizzle. In between the two, largely fine and dry, rather cloudy, some sunny spells developing. Temperatures in the mid to upper teens by day, and that's where they're going to stay during the week. Turning windy with the rain in the far south, and Tuesday night into Wednesday, the rainfall totals could start to add up, especially in Kent and Sussex. And this is where actually it's been drier than average this summer, so that may be welcome. But it does mean a spell of wet weather in the very far southeast, we think, as we go into Wednesday. Elsewhere, well, it's going to be mainly dry as that next area of high pressure starts to move in, still though with a fair amount of cloud. Now on Thursday, that area of high pressure has come in, and sitting here will start to deflect this wet weather system just away from that south coast. So we may well begin with some showery rain in the far southeast on Thursday, but the latest thinking is that will start to ease away southwards, whereas elsewhere it is fine and dry. Still breezy in the south, light winds elsewhere, similar temperatures. By the end of the week, the high starts to ease away, allowing this weather system with some rain approaching the far northwest. Still that front close enough to the south to threaten us with maybe the odd spot of rain.